Oh hi! Long time no see, proxies! I'm your most reliable intel broker in all of New Eridu, Mr. Z. Let me tell you a secret. Thanks to my extensive network, after several twists and turns, I finally managed to get in touch with a senior member of TOPS. And today is the day we meet to exchange intel. Oh my, I can't wait to see what kind of explosive insider information we'll uncover this time. Maybe they'll even recognize my outstanding talent and recommend me internally, then my life as a Bangboo will have truly reached its peak. But why does this place look so shabby? Oh, it got my suit all dirty. This should be the right location.
So you're the target this time?
Ah, you're finally here. Oh, such an elegant appearance. Such a cold aura, such a dangerous... Wait, you're the Krampus judge? Promeia?
Enough talk.
I really didn't click not interested on TOPS promo news. And I didn't send 47 emails in the middle of the night suggesting improvements to Bangboo's services. And I absolutely did not create over 39 odd accounts for your giveaway event. Please don't execute me.
That's unrelated to my mission.
Someone help.
Did someone call for a night? Starlight, shine bright! Don't worry, Mr. Z. As long as I'm here, no villain can hurt you. Because I am the walking embodiment of justice! And sometimes justice on wheels! But first, you must swear you didn't actually do any of those things.
What in New Eridu? Is this some kind of superhero movie? I can barely keep up.
Sit and calm down, Mr. Z. I'm your contact. You have useful intel, which is why I sought you out. Welcome to my workspace.
Right now, the two managers, Cecilia, this cool and timid Promeia here, and I are all on the same team. But even though we've become teammates, a righteous knight must always shoulder the duty of keeping their allies in check. So I followed you over.
Whew. What a relief. Then, let's continue. Ah, what's going on?
One moment. The key's missing. Hold on, I can take it apart.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Even at a time like this, I've got to stay professional. Let's look at the intel first.
What kind of monster have we created?
Icarus. Don't trust TOPS, including Krampus and me.
Well, this is where we say goodbye, my old friend. And I truly hope that we never see each other again.
All eyes on me! Rejoice! You've earned the honor of being scorched by Starlight! The Starlight purges all evil! It's showtime! Make the tires smoke! Ah! Time to roar! Starlight!
Krampus never harms the innocent, and you don't qualify. Restrain. Break! Immediate execution! Restrictions lifted. Bid farewell to your tomorrow!
Helios. We both know this name pretty well. And yet, it holds completely different meanings for us.
Go tell Phoenix. It's time to move.
Destination.
Celestial Nexus, Rose Califer.
Anti-Void Hunter mech, in name only.
She's already brushed against the edge of the truth. How much do you think she knows?
Could it be Ramiel?
My real name is Remiel. Well, I suppose most people would recognize me better by my family name, Dan. My full name is Remiel Dan. Wearing formal attire is also a form of training.
Welcome back. By the way, it's hard to imagine the two of you teaming up. You're so different from one another. Would you mind sharing the reason behind it?
The managers and I tracked Ramiel all the way to the outer ring, and we ran into Promeia along the way. But this time, she didn't seem hostile towards us, and since we shared a similar objective, we decided to travel together. After all, turning enemies into allies is a classic trope in Starlight Night!
But in hero movies, once the enemy joins the protagonist's team, they usually end up... Nothing. Miss Promeia, why don't you tell us about the objective of this operation?
I can't disclose the specifics, but as a judge, my task is to monitor Rusty Cliff Corp, who have also come to the outer ring. I also need to determine if their purpose here is related to Ramiel.
Looks like all the tangled threads of intel converge on Miss Ramiel, with so many factions keeping their eye on her. Who is she, really?
Well, she stole someone's stuff and ran off, so she must be a bad person?
There isn't much information about her within TOPS, either. What I can disclose is that Rusty Cliff Corp has deployed an anti-Void Hunter riot suppression mech.
Anti-Void Hunter mech? Against Miss Ramiel? I have a feeling Miss Ramiel's true identity will lead to even more secrets and stories. In addition, it seems our dear proxy Phaethon will encounter some unexpected variables in our story this time. However, these variables also mean opportunity, and perhaps proxies will be able to turn them into your own power in the near future. Sorry, I think I've revealed a bit too much. I'll leave the rest of the story for you all to discover.
Mr. Z, after all that, haven't you realized I look a little different today?
That's because of the light around you. It's so bright that it's blinding. Let me take a closer look. Wow!
Oh, I knew you were an expert!
This new form looks incredible!
Thanks! That feels good. I had to take an advance on more than half a year's salary from boss to get these upgrades done. My take? One word. Undefeatable. Top tier looks and performance. Absolutely flawless!
Since when did the cunning hairs get so generous? Where did Boss Nicole make her fortune?
Actually, Boss and the others went out to handle a major deal. I haven't heard from them in days. But no worries. This Starlight Knight still got reliable teammates backing him up! But there's something that's been bothering me. Promeia, why does Cecilia always seem so afraid of you? Did something happen between you two before?
I met her back when I was a sweeper. It's just, back then, we didn't get a chance to talk.
Come to think of it, both of you have quite a history with the Outer Ring. I wonder if coming back here will stir up any old memories. I've prepared even more intel and stories for you proxies, and they will be coming your way soon. In this version's adventure, proxies will also encounter a special enemy. During combat, this enemy will periodically summon tornadoes on the battlefield and enter a wind anomaly state at the same time. During this state, inflicting other anomalies won't trigger disorder. Instead, it'll trigger Vortex. And this monster's wind anomaly state won't end after Vortex is triggered either. Note that under Wind Anomaly, Polarity Disorder and Polarity Assault can still activate. A bloom also triggers as usual.
This is new combat intel, so pay close attention.
It's definitely a new mechanic worth paying attention to. Also, some past enemies will be given wind weakness or resistance after the update. But I'm sure you two are already well prepared to face a formidable enemy. Now then, let's move on to the agent introductions. First up is Promeia, the executioner of Krampus Compliance Authority and an S-rank ice anomaly agent. In combat, Promeia will cast off the restraints from her hands and unleash her terrifying power. Promeia's many attacks can restore set amounts of corrosive chill upon hitting enemies. When other agents trigger freeze, disorder, or vortex, Promeia will also restore corrosive chill. Upon accumulating enough corrosive chill, it will be converted into a point of trial by code. Some of Promea's skills will consume 1 point of Trial by Cold and trigger a bloom against the enemies afflicted with an attribute anomaly upon hit. When Promea triggers a bloom and hits an enemy, she'll gain additional decibels. During some of her skills, Promea will throw her cape out, using it to continuously slice enemies. While her cape is out, Promea can slow walk, automatically triggering perfect dodge when being attacked by enemies. With enough energy, she can use her EX special attack, and Promea will hurl throwing knives and her cape to attack enemies, then enter the bound absolution state. Promea gains the absolute order effect upon using this skill. If attacked when using her EX special attack, Promea will quickly dart behind the enemy. If Promea has absolute order after using Execution shrouded in shadow, press basic attack or special attack thereafter, and Promea will quickly launch multiple attacks before leaping at the enemy with a powerful downward attack. With absolute order, press basic attack or special attack while in bound absolution state, and Promea will retract her cape and deliver a downward attack. After the downward attack, if she has sufficient Trial by Cold points, hold special attack to launch a stronger finishing move, Execution Merciless Judgment. Additionally, when there is another anomaly or support agent in your squad, Promea's EX special attack Ice anomaly build-up rate will increase, and her EX special attack will also apply the debuff Presumption of Guilt. Under this effect, the whole squad deals increased bloom damage against the target.
My cuffs are both restraints and redemption. The guilty must be punished.
Let's see her in action. Promea attacks enemies, dealing burst damage by consuming Trial by Cold points. Then, switch in Vivian to trigger a bloom. With that, Promea regains Trial by Cold points and can be switched back in for another round of damage. With enough decibels, activate her ultimate for even more damage.
Investigate, assess, and enact judgment. Any means must be used to complete a mission.
Next up,
to eliminate sadness that plagues the world, to protect the smiles of all people. Behold, my transformation!
Ho ho, I'm getting fired up too! Starlight Billy, S-rank physical rupture agent. His all-new upgrades give Billy a wider range of attacks and even allow him to summon his motorcycle when needed to help him out in combat. Starlight Billy increases his sheer force according to his max HP, and all physical damage dealt by his attacks is sheer damage. In addition, some of Starlight Billy's skills can restore his HP. If HP is above a certain threshold, press special attack, and Starlight Billy will consume HP to summon his motorcycle and ram into enemies. If attacked during this special attack, Starlight Billy will automatically block and use his motorcycle to perform an uppercut counterattack. At this moment, with enough energy, press EX special attack again, and Starlight Billy will launch a combo attack with his arm cannon and motorcycle. With enough decibels, pressing ultimate will activate Starlight Billy's signature powerful kick. Also, when there are agents of specific specialties in the squad, some of Starlight Billy's skills will give him a damage buff.
So, how was it? Was my Starlight Knight flying kick cool or what? The inspiration for this move comes from Starlight Knight Season 2, Episode 3!
Now let's check out his epic moves in a real battle. First, have Lucia activate Ether Veil to buff the team, and then switch Starlight Billy in for a round of damage. Afterwards, switch Dylan in to attack enemies and stun them before bringing Starlight Billy back with his ultimate, landing a fatal blow with his flying kick.
With my improved prowess, our rates are going up too. But Starlight Knight fans get 50% off!
Additionally, in version 2.8, proxies will also have a chance to obtain a brand new A-rank Bangboo Boltergeist. In combat, Boltergeist floats into the air and fires laser beams from its eyes to attack enemies. When the team includes agents of specific specialties, Boltergeist's attacks have a chance to gain a significant damage boost.
Mr. Z, I've heard that appearing on your show comes with some kind of reward. You know, I've already blown my salary on upgrading my gear, and next week's latest Starlight Night card blind boxes are dropping, so, you know...
You just reminded me, the redemption code. I'm stuck. Requesting assistance from the Starlight Knight.
Leave it to me!
Welcome back, Proxies! Now it's time to reveal the highly anticipated signal search details. In the first half of version 2.8, Proxies will be able to obtain the limited S-Rank Agent Promeia and S-Rank W-Engine Frostfall Sickle in the exclusive channel and W-Engine channel, respectively.
I'm prepared to fulfill my mission.
In the second half of version 2.8, Proxies can obtain S-Rank Agent Starlight Billy and S-Rank W-Engine Starlight Rider faceplate in the exclusive channel and W-Engine channel, respectively.
Starlight Knight will always be your most reliable partner!
In addition, version 2.8 will also feature reruns of past agents and W-Engines. In the first half, Proxies can obtain S-Rank Agent Lucia and W-Engine Dreamlit Hearth. In the second half, Proxies will once again have the chance to obtain Orphe and Magus along with the W-Engine Bellicose Blaze. In addition, Agent Avatar's Trust event and dynamic wallpapers will also be updated alongside the new agents, so don't miss out. The new version will, as usual, feature check-in events. Proxies can claim a total of 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons by logging into the game.
Looks like an easy task.
In addition, Agent Hoshimi Miyabi's new outfit, Dignified Blossom, will be available in the shop after the version update goes live. This outfit has a distinctly traditional Hoshimi family style. It must be something Chief Miyabi is quite fond of as well.
Oh, it's really got style!
Billy, you've been holding that pose for a long time now. Aren't you tired?
You just don't get it! Starlight Knight Code of Conduct, Rule 5. Ride fast! Pose cool! Oh man, now that you mention it, my posterior panels do feel a bit stiff. I'll have to oil them up when I get back.
Then let's talk about something more relaxed. Let's take a look at what new events New Eridu has in the latest version. I heard that Eos lost the game of Truth or Dare with his friends, and it ended up swallowing a chip and malfunctioning, causing it to believe he's an employee of Bootopia and decided it must go there.
Bootopia? Is that some new theme park?
Marcel Bootopia is a theme park made exclusively for Bangboo employees' vacations. Not long ago, it was temporarily closed due to a companion hollow, but many Bangboo and supplies remain trapped there.
Yes, and by sheer coincidence, Eos obtained a Bootopia access card and is about to embark on a special adventure. Every visit to the island allows Eos to explore the park with his Bangboo companions and find and save trapped Bangboo. There are also chests scattered around the park with valuable treasures and items that can be used to boost Eos's combat prowess. Head to your clock-out location within the allotted exploration time, and then Eos can head home with all his goodies. Be aware that, while Bootopia is dreamily beautiful, there are dangerous ethereals lurking within. Proxies can use Eos to engage these ethereals in battle with Bangboo friends helping. Each time Eos returns from an exploration, Proxies can exchange the treasures for Marcel tokens and use those to upgrade Eos's chips or unlock new abilities. That'll help Eos on future adventures.
A life of scavenging. Why does it feel strangely familiar?
As you explore further, more rescued Bangboo friends will join your team. Maybe you'll even find some interesting Easter eggs there. Of course, after completing specified event missions, Proxies can also obtain the new A-rank Bangboo Poltergeist and its Bangboo course. There are also polychromes, a title, and other rewards. Meanwhile, on the other side of New Eridu, the Bane of Evil is keeping watch over the city. Proxies will act as assistants, helping it track down the most vicious wanted criminals.
That person on the wanted poster looks kind of familiar.
If you're not sure, bring the target from the wanted poster before the Bane of Evil to uncover the truth. Completing the missions will also net you polychromes and other rewards. I heard Miss Promeia has a special mission that needs Faithen's assistance as well.
Yes. I'm looking for a partner trusted by Krampus and proficient in virtual combat.
That's definitely one of Faithen's strengths. In the new version event Ultimate Verdict Trial, Proxies can fight alongside this Krampus judge. This event still offers themed stages in both the Alliance and Special Offensive modes. Achieve high combat scores within the time limit to complete the challenge. By meeting specific stage requirements, you can also continuously stack buffs during battle.
It's not every day you get to game with a manager on someone else's Denny's, so don't miss your chance!
Indeed.
Completing the event missions will also net you polychromes and other rewards. Also, the Spook Shack crew has been busy lately too. Yuzuha and Alice have set up a forum promo booth at Lumina Square, and of course, the Proxies were dragged in to help as well. During the event, you'll need to uncover the truth behind a paranormal incident for the visitors at the booth. Pay attention to the subtle clues in their words, then reveal the truth in one go.
I've also seen an urban legend on the forum. A handsome, intelligent construct racing through the night. Could it be a Starlight Knight in Ridu?
I can uncover this truth right here, right now.
Anyway, Proxies will also receive polychromes and a name card for completing their collection of paranormal stories. In version 2.8, Shu Defense Critical Node and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates. Don't forget to challenge them. In addition, the familiar Double Drop event will also be available, with increased drops for both Area Patrol and Combat Simulation. That's all the new events. Let's now check out the optimizations in the new version. First up is the new Polychrome Guide feature added in version 2.8. Proxies can also use this function from the event interface. It will show your progress in obtaining the limited time polychromes of this version. This function is split into two tabs, limited time and permanent. In the limited time tab, Proxies can check the polychromes and encrypted master tapes obtainable in this version's limited time events or gameplay. Approximate time required will also be shown for certain events or gameplay. In the permanent tab, Proxies can check the progress of obtaining polychromes from combat, standard events, past story, and other content. Content in both tabs can be sorted in different ways using the button in the bottom right corner. Also, this function will allow you to quickly teleport to the relevant gameplay or event.
A way to track mission progress. Not bad.
In version 2.8, the game package management system has also been improved. Firstly, when downloading the game for the first time, Proxies can choose to download the full resources or just the base resources. Please note that the base game resources will be adjusted with every version update. That means that this function can help Proxies save even more space in future versions. For those who have already downloaded the game package, the in-game management has also improved, allowing more comprehensive control of the content you wish to keep. The resource management interface has added an auto-delete function. Upon enabling, content proxies have already experienced will be automatically deleted when you next log in, decreasing the game package size. Please check the function details for more information. If proxies come across content that has yet to be downloaded or was deleted while playing, a pop-up will also appear asking if proxies wish to download the relevant content. Upon downloading, proxies can immediately experience the content thereafter. Lastly, let's see what other surprises are waiting outside the game.
There is intel on merchandise.
That's right! First to arrive is the Zenless Zone Zero original soundtrack vinyl record. This record is a collaboration between Zenless Zone Zero and Laced Records, designed to bring the post-apocalyptic city of New Eridu to life through music. It features several classic in-game soundtracks and character EP tracks, making it an excellent collector's piece.
I need to get this into my Starlight collection ASAP!
Pre-orders will begin on April 29th. Interested proxies can head to the official Laced Records online store to purchase it. For more details, please stay tuned to our official social media.
That's valuable intel indeed.
Aside from merchandise updates, there is also a big announcement for proxies. Zenless Zone Zero will be coming to Steam soon. Zenless Zone Zero's Steam version will also support cross-platform data sharing.
Wow! That's amazing news for a pro gamer like me!
The Zenless Zone Zero Steam store page is now available. Proxies can wishlist it now and look forward to its official release. The Steam version playtest signups are also now open. Come apply if you're interested, proxies. As the number of wishlists increases, proxies will also unlock special rewards. Please stay tuned to our official social media for more information, proxies. Phew, what a productive day! Huh? Wait, everyone left? You left me behind! What the?
you